Today, we have a Pokemon card from the 2003 set, Aquapolis. Now, I find this Pokemon to be quite underrated. It definitely has some iconic cards, including a Shining Secret Rare from Neo Destiny, and some other infamous Ultra Rares. I was originally going to grade this card, but I think given its whitening on the edges here and surface scratches, it'd probably get a 5 knowing PSA, so probably not worth it. May as well just keep it raw. Today's card of the day is Steelix. Now, in my opinion, apart from the Shining Steelix, I think this is his best artwork. This card in particular was actually my cousin's card. Back in 2019, I asked if we could go through his old Pokemon cards and see if there was anything he'd be willing to part with. I remembered how many awesome cards he had growing up as a kid. He really was a big inspiration for me to collect Pokemon cards myself. It took us a minute, but we did manage to find them, and we ended up finding his old binders and lots of loose cards. This was one of the loose cards, and if I'm being honest, I think it's in great condition for living the past 20 years with no sleeve or, a top loader. I ended up buying this card and I believe a Neo Discovery Houndoom off him, which again was in pretty decent shape given how we found it. I don't know what it is about these old metal types, but I just see them as literal upgrades from the previous form, and technically they are. But the best example I can think of, apart from Steelix, is Scizor. Scyther by himself is cool to me, and kind of terrifying if you think about it, but they somehow made him even cooler with Scizor. If we're comparing Scyther to Onix though, I just think Onix is much more underappreciated, apart from, Brock's Onix, right? But to me growing up, I always took an Onix with the chance later on having a Steelix on my team. The artwork itself on this card, I just think is so cool. I love how it's labeled as an Iron Snake Pokemon. 882 pounds, that's a pretty heavy snake, but to be fair, Steelix in this artwork is slithering on whatever surface he's on here. It can't be an ocean floor, even though the holo makes it kind of look like it is, but it's probably just like a cave under a mountain, or maybe he's just going through it looks like maybe like a canyon, and the light is sort of reflecting on Steelix's body. Well, that's my take at least. Anyway, that's all I really had to say about this beautiful e-card today. Until the next video, see you later.